Hello, welcome to the Wealthy Trades Daily Market Forecast for May 21st, 2015. It is Thursday. Let's get rolling. Yesterday we had a little bit of a down day, kind of a bump along day for the markets. We were short CNX, long DFS. In midday, the trade was looking decent. Ended up down slightly. Same with the market. Market opened at 213.15 and down to 212.88. Pretty quiet day, real tight range day actually. In fact, we look at the daily bars here. If I get the levels off, and we can see that this is a real tight range here. Bigger range than we put in on Tuesday. All right, but still very tight, kind of inside day type of movement. Our weekly trades continue to do well. We are long in KR. Which is up about to 1.25%. That's doing great. And then we are short SWN, which is down pretty close to 3.5-4%. So overall, this position's up about 2%. If you do a static allocation, the same amount of money to both one. So again, long KR, short SWN. That is our weekly trade, looking really, really good in comparison to the market. And then in our monthly trades, we are long the XLV, and that is doing phenomenal. That's up over 3% for the month. If you remember, the month opened up at about 72.20. It's now sitting at 75.15. So let's look at that. So 72.20 is where it opened up, and it's sitting at so it's up about $2.95, which is about 4%. That is awesome in comparison. That's almost double the market. And CAH is also up really big for the month, doing excellent. We've been long CAH for a while, but it's now starting to do really good. May is it's making a really miraculous comeback for May. Opened at 84.53. It's now sitting at 88.07. So huge rally. So 84.53 is where it opened. Um, so it is up really big. It's up about 4% also. So XLV, CAH for the month are doing really great. Hopefully participating in a lot of those. And we got those based on the monthly dashboard. You remember, rolled into the month, XLV, we wanted to do just long in the best sector. And I talk about this. I'm going to start talking about this a lot because, again, most of the people who subscribe to wealthytrades.com are going to use the covered call strategies, the cash secured put strategies. I just sent out an earnings alert on a cash secured put in Best Buy yesterday by selling premium. It was a trade that overnight, basically makes about almost 1.5% overnight on a cash basis. Because we sold premium on a very high quality stock, and that's the type of stuff that most of the Wealthy Trade subscribers are going to want to do, longer term trades. And the monthly trades and the weekly trades are longer term trades. Simplest strategy I could tell you is just, if you're trading your IRA or a retirement account, longer term account, all you got to do is look at this thing on a monthly basis, find out what the best sector is, right, and go long within the best sector. Drill down even further, go long. If we're in an uptrend, go long the best stock in the best sector, which is CAH. It's that simple. Hold it all month long. Rotate into the best stocks in the best sectors, and just do that. It's very simple. You can also take it a little further, do the weekly rotation. And in the options course, I'm going to be talking specifically, very detailed about a weekly options rotation, weekly long-term rotation strategy. Essentially, just going in the best sector and then selling premium, selling covered calls within the best sector. And I've got a spreadsheet, all right, that everybody's going to get in this. And it's essentially, you put in the numbers, all right, where did it close at? What's the expected high and what's the profit and the levels to win profit? And it tells you what level you want to start selling premium at. It's absolutely phenomenal. Again, that will go out to the first 1,000 paying subscribers. Will get that options course. So really, really good. Let's talk about what we're going to do today, though. Okay, so yesterday we were down slightly, just like the market. Had a great day on Monday, Tuesday. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. We're in an uptrend, and finally, it's been a while. The quality is above 50%. Even yesterday, even with yesterday being down slightly, a lot of those stocks continue to be in an uptrend. A lot of those stocks continue to hit their upside levels, so that's good. So XLU, which is a little shocking, but the XLU is going to be the best sector to go into. All right, the XLU, it rallied nice yesterday, or I guess better than the others, right? It opened at 44.59. It rallied up to a high of 44.98, and then it closed at 44.66. And let's see, I wasn't in front of my computer when this was happening, but it looks like, yeah, it was late in the day when it rallied. Obviously, some news with the Fed, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, XLU is the sector we're going to go into. I'm going to eliminate anything that doesn't make money. So ES, see you later. So I'm looking at the levels to win profit and eliminate anything that doesn't make money on both sides. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. This process should be you should be very familiar with this process by now if you've been watching the videos. The next step is to look at the levels on level spread. So I want to see a real wide spread between here. All right, 38 and 13 compared to 38 and 13, both really good. All right, so how do we know which one's better? Well, they both, XLU and ETR, hit their upside at 57.7. Well, let's look at the downside, 42 compared to 38. So XLU is slightly better, so I'm going to pick the XLU. All right, so we got 38 and 13 compared to 40. So PEG is better than XLU because it's 40. It closes above this trend side 40% of the time and only 5% in the counter trend, so it's better than XLU. So PEG is better. So 40 and 5 is the one to beat. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's better than that. And it's better than that. All right, so PEG is the stock that I'm going to go long today at the open. Here's the thing. There's 3 entries on this, all right? It closed yesterday at 43.33. Right, the expected low, all right, in an uptrend on May 21st, in an uptrend on a Thursday, it hits the expected. It should go down to 43.01. It hits that level 26.9% of the time. It only closes below that, so if it hits this 43.01, that's a really good area to go long because when it hits it, it only closes below that 5.8% of the time, and it normally bounces off and makes money. I know that because of the levels to win profit. It's phenomenal. All right, the next thing is if it rallies up and hits 43.69, that's a good place to go long because it hits that often, 61.5% of the time. And when it does hit it, it closes above it 40.4% of the time. So more than half the time it hits it, it typically closes above that. And it also makes money on the levels to win profit. I know that because there's a positive number here. So there's 3 entries. You can enter at the open, close at the end of the day. That's about as simple as you can get. Enter if it rallies up, it's 43.69. You can enter there, close at the end of the day. Or if it sells off, hits 43.01. You can enter there, close at the end of the day. PEG, PEG is my long position for the day. Again, most people listening right now are not day traders. You need to focus. Most people need to focus on the weekly rotation, going to the best sectors, best stocks, and as long as we're in an uptrend. And then when we go into a downtrend on a weekly and a monthly basis, long term, go into cash. Again, I'm going to be going into specific strategies in that options course. Let me know if you have any questions. I really want people to take advantage of the power of wealthy trades. Our weekly and our monthly strategies and our weekly and our monthly picks continue to substantially outperform. Last week, the market was up, 0.5%. The XLP was the sector we were long, and that was up 1.5%. It's huge. The market's only up for the month, only up, give or take, right around 1.5% or so. The XLV is the sector we're in. It's up 4%. That's the kind of outperformance you want to have in your long-term portfolio because if you do outperform that way, you're going to end up doing the things you want to do in life, living the lifestyle you want, be able to give to the charity, send your kids to the schools, do the things you want to do, and it's not hard. All right, all you do very simply find the best sectors, go into those, go into cash if we're in a downtrend, allocate money, all right, and allocate your portfolios in the areas of the market that give you the highest probabilities of success. And that's what we do at Wealthy Trades. We keep it real simple, based on logic. What are the best sectors, and what sectors give you the highest probability of success trading in the direction you want to trade in? And most long-term traders should only go long. Now, again, I'm going to talk about that in the options course, but it might surprise you. I'm not a fan at all of going short in your long-term portfolio. So when I talk about monthly trades, very rarely, if ever, will you ever hear me talking about a short position. In fact, you'll never hear me talking about a short position blind short. You might hear me talk about a hedge trade, maybe long, the best sector, short the worst sector, but long term, you will never hear me talk about a straight short position, especially when I'm talking about the monthly dashboard. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Email me, info@wealthytrades.com. Here to help. Do not let your trial expire. $74 a month. It is a steal of a deal. You're getting phenomenal information based on logic that's going to help you outperform the market. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Info@wealthytrades.com. Make it a great day.